Hello everybody, welcome to your September tarot reading. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot deck. Alright, so September 2020. Okay. Okay, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that very well. Okay, remove this light. Okay, September 2020. So this is a month of a lot of transformation, but I mean, this transformation is more than what is seen. There's a lot of transformation going on many levels. So some of it is not visible, like I was saying. It's spiritual, it's fundamental, it's every part of you, and it's everything around you. Your friends can change, your work can change, your living situation can change. If all of these situations change, absolutely let it change, because this is an up-leveling situation. So everybody's going to be up-leveled energetically in their own way. So if you haven't felt it already, you will feel this in September, because this Judgment card is an extreme card. It's an extreme up-leveling, and it means basically that you're on the right path, you're doing all the right things, and you're finding what you're meant to be doing, because you're on the right path. But some of the changes might be jarring for you. Like, it's not always a path with ease and grace, because we have an extreme up-leveling right now, and September is going to be the month for these changes. So like losing friends and stuff, that's not always fun, but the idea is that you'll find a group of new friends. So the people will shift, and that's just an energetic shift. It has to happen. So Six of Pentacles, as far as your livelihood and money is concerned, because this is a money card, this is a resources card, everything has been going really well for you in the past. So if you do lose your job in this situation, if that is what's happening to you, you really loved your job, and so it doesn't feel good to lose something that you really love doing. But because this is the future, this is like the near future, this is about doing the same thing over and over again, like the same set of skills, the same job, to achieve mastery. So you're actually mastering what you were already doing. And if it is a completely different job, you will become a master at it. That's what this is saying, because these are two money cards, but they're both really good. This is doing exactly what you love to do and being successful at it. And this one is achieving mastery through repetition. Okay, so things are definitely going to get shook up for you. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Now, this is the Unseen card here, Ten of Swords. This is a lot about confusion, and confusion on the mental level that can really hurt you, because things are so up in the air. There's a lot of doubt, and I think that at sometimes it's going to be an overwhelming situation. But just know that everything's going to work out, even though things seem very intense and very crazy and very uncontrolled. So this is a lot of air energy. It has a lot to do with thoughts and not controlling your thoughts, and then disaster, impending disaster from not controlling your thoughts. So if you're a person that your thoughts are everywhere, I would highly recommend during the month of September to meditate or do some sort of mindfulness practice where you get your thoughts kind of under control, because there is going to be a lot of activity, a lot of seen and unseen activity happening all over the place, especially if you watch the news, or who knows, maybe even if you don't watch the news. But there's going to be a paradigm shift here. Okay. Now, the Justice card, this is the tendencies of development, so it would be similar to what we would call the future. But this has to do with the cosmic forces settling themselves as they should be in a cosmic justice type situation. So things are going to work out. Things are going to work out, but they might not seem like they're working out in the moment. So everything is happening with divine order in mind. Things are going to come around and be just in the end, okay? Even though we're going through some serious upheavals on the world stage and for you personally. Okay. So I'm going to use this deck now. This is the Everyday Tarot deck. Okay, you have a lot of people right here, all right, and all right, so whoever this is for, I mean, you have a lot of people happening right now and a lot of new things, like you have, okay, so I think that this is you. I think you're kind of dreamy. You're a dreamy spirit. And you're full of like new ideas and a lot of love and a lot of new horizons that are coming. And so you're a very loving person, you're a very genuine person, you're a very emotional person. And if this isn't you, then there's somebody around you like this, and they're slightly immature, okay? And in the past, there was a Page of Wands. This is a fiery character, and they're already in the picture and then they've left. This is a male. This is going to be a divine masculine of some sort. And I do believe that he brought in a lot of really great things in your life, but he had to leave because he's not a master of his craft and of his self, actually. And so with all the upheaval and up-leveling, I think that you have to distance yourself from this young man who's very he's a very free and restless spirit, and he was also starting a new phase in his life. Okay, so yeah, this is a young man that I think you have to distance yourself from a little bit during this time, because we're going through so much change and he's in the past position. Okay, so in the future position, you'll be closer to, or else this young man, another young man is coming in, and he has more foresight and more knowledge than this previous character that was already in the picture. And so they're going to be more reliable and have be more of a master at their emotions going forward in your life. Because this character was a jock, and this character is more of a visionary who loves love, okay? So if this Page of Cups is you, you are going to be more compatible with the Knight of Cups, but he will be in the future. Okay, so he's coming in. Four of Pentacles. This has to do with being extremely stable. Now, I know that there's a lot of people here, a lot of shifting around, but I believe that your financial situation is going to be stable anyways, okay? So I wouldn't, there's a lot of upheaval, like I said, going on in your life, a lot of up leveling, but your financial situation, given this spread and the previous one, it's very stable. I would not worry about it, even though, you know, there's so much turmoil going on. So I can tell that you're a saver, you're saving your money, and that's a good thing that you're saving your money, you know, by expecting big things that you'd have to pay for. But you also have to realize that for your own economic health, you also have to spend it in order for some more to be coming in. Like the universe is telling you right now not to be stagnant with your money flow. So basically, if you can just spend it on some things that are important to you, things will come back into, kind of like invest in your business and it will pay off, invest in yourself and it will pay off. But the universe wants your money to be in a state of flow so that it can continuously come in. In other words, don't be hoarding your money, even though I know you're a very conscientious saver and you also are a very conscientious spender. 4 is a very stable number. So I know you're not a spendthrift. Just have confidence that you are supported during the month of September. Okay, death card. So this is the death card. A lot of people are afraid of the death card, and I understand. People are afraid of the death card. All this means is that expect the unexpected. Things are going to happen that you're not prepared for, and just pivot with it. It's not the end of the world. Maybe something was going to happen and then it had to happen. The event's still happening. It just has to happen in a different format. Like, let's say there's a funeral, and so you have to do it on Zoom instead of an actual event in person, you know, and something like that. Something's going to happen that you are not expecting. It's not the end of the world, but you do need to pivot and go with the flow. Okay, I hope that was useful, but the main thing is, besides all the shuffling around of people, I do want to emphasize the fact that your money situation is stable. So I'm going to pull a like a summary card really quick here and just give you one summary card for September. All right, Father Healing. Okay, people, we all have some father issues at some point. I don't know, maybe some of you don't, but I would say that the universe is telling you in this reading, it's important to know that your personal power increases as you give father-related issues to heaven. There are a lot of meditations out there that are for father healing specifically, but the idea is that male energy in our life is very expansive and giving and like a provider energy. So if you are lacking that sort of energy in your life, like you think that the universe is not generous to you, it could be because of father related issues, because the universe, it is generous. It gives you it whenever you want something. It's going to be lined up for you in a cosmic way. As long as you don't show very much resistance, it will come to you more easily. But in the case of father healing and the way you were raised, if your fathers are very generous and giving, and their power is kind of expansive. So if you feel like the energy of the universe is very restrictive, like I said, that's kind of conducive to needing more healing in this realm of the idea of you and your father. So I would highly recommend doing a meditation or some sort of healing work during the month of September regarding your dad or lack thereof in your life. Okay, I hope that was useful. I'll be back next month for the next reading, the next tarot reading, which would be October. So thank you so much, people. Bye-bye.